BeastNet podcast, sponsored in part by James Safety Services, OCR Buddy, and supported by the fitness community. Here we discuss all things fitness related, running, rucking, mental health and preparedness, and of course, obstacle course racing. Welcome to the BeastNet.
Hey everybody, Mike here with a special episode of BeastNet. This might not be a very long one, but I just kind of want to get on here and talk to everyone. It's been a weird year for a lot of people. It's been a very rough year. 2020 was the dumpster fire that it was for most people, with COVID ruining a lot of things, ending a lot of, stopping a lot of events, making me either cancel or move. It's been a rough year for many people. But what I wanted to go through and have a talk about today is just perception. Don't let everything else around you change your perception and ruin what you worked for. It's been one of those things for me. It's been a rough year for me too. I know a lot of times on the outside it doesn't look that way, but everyone sees on Facebook and everything else what I want them to see. They don't see the struggles. They don't see everything else. They don't see all the insane goals that I have posted for myself all over the place to remind me of why I need to go do stuff. And keep going things. Everyone thinks I just wake up and want to go run, and that's really not the case. And there was a lot of things that changed for me last year. A lot of people, some know about some of them, some don't know about all of them. January last year, I left a job I loved. I love the people, I love the company, but I had an opportunity that I just couldn't say no to, and I took it. And then it became very scary when all of a sudden, everything shut down because of COVID. But luckily, it's a job in a company that took care of me and kept me going. I love them to death. I love my new job. I love doing it. I bought a house in the middle of a pandemic, which makes so much sense, doesn't it? And I lost 100 pounds, and everyone sees that all those things that have happened. I finished my college degree last month. I got my CHST, which is Construction Health and Safety Technician certification through the Board Certified Safety Professionals. I got a whole bunch of things accomplishments that I made, but those are things I've been working for years. It just happened to all come together right now. And don't look at those things thinking that, that it didn't come with their struggles. Everyone has their struggles. I happened to be lucky and everything came together when it did. It doesn't mean that I did anything better than anyone else or any worse. Everything fell together for me this year. I want everyone out there to know, if you're struggling, let someone know. Let's talk to them. We're all here for you. Dawn, Lisa, Kyle, the whole BeastNet crew, Charity, Ryan, everybody. We're all here for you. Reach out if you need help. But one thing I want to talk about too is not just that, is the journey that I took, and kind of let everyone know what it all was. Some people know, some people don't, that in January, along with switching jobs, I changed my mental focus, which became a huge thing. And I think a lot of people don't think about the mental focus part. And that was it. I spent years worrying about other people and what other people thought and what groups that I was in and what those groups meant, what I had to do and what person I had to be because of those groups and the image I had to portray. And I couldn't do it anymore. It wasn't that it portrayed me as a bad person in a way, but it just portrayed me different than I am. And I couldn't do it anymore. So some people know, some people don't. I stepped out of a group that people know that I've been a major part of, and was one of the founding members of. I stepped out of the group. I'm still a member. I just stepped out of leadership back in January of 2020, of all leadership, anything that has, anything that had to do with me being in charge of anything, so that I could focus on myself and my goals and being me. And I think that was one of the big things that helped me make the change. I stopped caring. I'm not really caring, I guess isn't the right word. I stopped worrying about what everyone else thought of me. And I started worrying about what I thought of me. And I wanted to be better for me. In some ways, people may think that sounds selfish, but that's what worked for me. Once I started thinking of myself and putting myself in front of other people, things changed. All of a sudden, Amber and I both started on Weight Watchers. We started doing it together. Which helped. Having a partner to help me is huge. Having a partner in all of this is an amazing thing. So we both started doing Weight Watchers. She didn't want to do the workout part, but she wanted to do the Weight Watchers part. So we started doing Weight Watchers. Then after a while, the weight started coming off and I started doing better. And right now I'm suddenly seeing the beginning of my journey on my Facebook memories. And it's amazing to me. This morning I went to go do a run and I didn't feel like it. I'm like, I just don't want to. I'm feeling sluggish. I'm feeling whatever. And all of a sudden on my Facebook memories, it pops up where last year at this time, I was excited that I did a 5K with a 30-pound vest on in an hour, over an hour. And I'm looking at that going, let's see if I can beat that. And so I went out and did it with the vest, a mask, and, did a 5K in under 40 minutes. Actually, it was 42 minutes, I think, something like that. But it was less than what I did before. So I'm better. And that's one thing I like about the Facebook posts. And one thing I think a lot of people don't realize. And they look at these Facebook posts and they're like, you're bragging and blah, blah. No, I'm not trying to brag. Those posts aren't actually for you. They're not for you. They're not for anyone else. They're for me. Because once again, I started thinking about me again. They're about me. So those Facebook posts are so in a year, I can do exactly what I'm doing right now. I can see those posts and be like, oh my God, look where I was and look where I am. It's amazing. I remember the day that I was able to get 4 miles in less than an hour. And then I remember the day that I was able to do 6 in less than an hour. And it's amazing to look back at those days. And that's what I do this for. It's for me, for that feeling of accomplishment that I better than I was yesterday. I don't care if I'm faster than you. I don't care if I'm slower than you. I want to be better than I was. I want to be better than me. And that's what you all have to remember. Don't do it for somebody else. Don't try and impress other people. What we do, this workouts, we do it for ourselves. It is good to have partners, but you can't rely on them all the time. Right now, I have the battle miles races. I'm going to town trying to get all of them done because I want to do the impossible race. I hear it's impossible, and I don't even know what it is, but I want to do it. I've done them all once, but I didn't feel good about how I did them. So I'm going back and doing them all again to make sure that I crush them this time. And it's good because now going through them a second time, I can see my improvement, and how much better I've done than the last time. And that's what's amazing. But there's also their monthly challenges, and me and Brian Case have made an agreement that we do those monthly challenges together. That's our thing. So we go out there together and we do them. And that's amazing to me to have a partner that I can go do that stuff with. That's one thing a lot of people don't realize how this all started. It started with Dawn getting me out there and getting to work out and going and doing runs, and me reluctantly going. You don't know how many mornings I crapped out on him and told him, nah, I don't feel good, I ain't going. Before I finally just started doing it. And then after a while, his life got hectic and he wasn't able to make it out. So I'm like, well, I guess I just better go do it myself. And that's when I started doing it myself. I had another friend, my friend Marcy, in May of last year, challenged me to do 50 miles in a month of purposeful movement. And I did. I actually hit 122. And then I've done 100 miles plus every month since May. So this month, April, made it, because I've already done my 100 for this month, has made it 12 straight months, 100 plus miles. And when I say purposeful, that means I got up and ran. It doesn't mean that my Fitbit says that I got 5 miles today. No. It only counts if I get off my butt and I go run. And I do it on purpose. I purposefully go move. Sometimes it is more of a jog. Other times I'll go for a walk with Amber, but I call it purposeful movement. I've also been doing the run streaks. I've 200 and something, I don't know, 290, something around there. I'm close to 300. I think July 9th or 10th is going to be my 365. But I found ways to motivate myself. I use the rock and roll virtual challenges every weekend. I don't pay for anything. It's all free. I just, tells me, hey, go run this distance this weekend. And I do it. Just to keep myself motivated and keep me going. And it's tough. I mean, I have all these crazy things that I have to keep me motivated. And that's all you need to do. Don't look at what I do and say, I need to do what he's doing. No. Don't look at what anybody else is doing. Say, you need to do what they're doing. Just decide what you like. What movement works for you. For me, it's running. I love to run. I never thought I'd be the one to say that. I freaking hated running. I've said anyone who listens to podcasts heard me say before, I played baseball so I didn't have to run more than 90 feet at a time. Now I love it. I'll put on my Aftershocks headphones, the bone conduction, and so I can still hear what's around me, and then I'll go run, and I'll run for hours and just listen to music, and get lost in my zone, and I love it. It's my new thing. So just get out there, move. Get out there and find what you love. You know, Coach Elise, it's lifting. She likes to lift heavy shit. That's her thing. So cool, go do it. You know, Christine Emmett, she likes to rock, just like Virginia. Virginia rocks constantly, and she does these crazy challenges like team assessment because she's just a monster. Um, she inspires me so much. By the way, Virginia, if you listen to this, you are a huge inspiration to me. Um, we're boot buddies, so both of us have done a Spartan race in boots. Um, me because of a broken foot, her because of a broken ankle, because we're crazy. But that's the people that I inspire me. It's not the people out there that are the professional athletes and everything else. Yes, they're amazing, but what inspires me is the people the everyday people that get out there and just bust it. Just get out there and do it. Move, have some fun, enjoy yourself. Find something you enjoy and do it. That's what I've done. That's all I've done this year. I found what I enjoy and I do it. I go run every chance I get. If I get a chance, I'm out there running. And it's what I like to do, and it's my place. It's my safe space. It's where I can go and I can just be in my own world. And some of us need that. And really, you need to take advantage of everything and really sit back. And that's what I had to do. I had to really sit back and think, what was important to me, what really mattered to me. And that's when I realized, and I made all the changes. And I decided to really buckle down and go for school. I decided to go for my CHST. I decided to try and do all these things and get them done. And I did. And a lot of it really came down to is just deciding to be about me again. And that doesn't mean that I'm selfish and ignore other people and whatever. No, I stopped caring. And not, I guess I keep saying caring, but I stopped worrying about what people think about me. I stopped worrying about judgment and just do what makes me happy. And that's what you need to do. Just do what makes you happy, no matter what workout that is. If someone tells you you're insane because this is just a crazy workout, you shouldn't do it, blah, blah, blah. So what? That's their opinion. Do what makes you happy. If there's nothing else you get from my little monologue here today, that's what it is. So one thing I could say too, BeastNet, we're not going away. We're going to be around for a while. We're going to be around forever. All the hosts right now, we've all been going through some stuff. Like I said, I just finished school, stuff like that. So you'll probably be seeing me doing some more races now that they're opening, and you're probably going to be hearing my voice a little more on this because I want to start recording more shows and talking about some of these local races coming up. In May, I'm going back down to, Rise, love Rise events. I'm going to go down there and do their ranch challenge on May 29th in Bend. You should all come join me. It's going to be amazing. I still got to sign up for that. Yeah, I'm going to be down there doing that. This weekend, depends on when this airs. I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to go do Montana, Spartan, and I'm going to rock the whole thing because, well, why not?
There it is. Come on, hang on. Got it. Nice. Good job. Nice job, boss.
I hope he doesn't want me to come and grab that rope.
I like a challenge, and I got to get ready because me and Brian are doing death miles, the death race for battle miles at least twice this summer. Once with a pack and once without. So if you want to know what death race is, you got to buy it. We can't tell you. It's a secret. We could tell you, but we'd have to kill you. But yeah, go out there, find what you do. For me, it's battle miles. I love battle miles. I like rock and roll. I found my challenges that I love to do. Rock and run, another good one. I found the ones that I love, and that's what keeps me going. For some people, I know a lot of people like virtual races are dumb. That's your choice. For me, it's what keeps me motivated until I can get to the races that I get to see my friends at. But the nice part about a virtual race, like today, I had time out from work. I had an hour to kill. So I went out and did one of the virtual races. I did, Fallout for about a mile, which is 3 miles with a 20-pound vest, a mask, and you do 10 burpees, 10 push-ups, and 10 air squats every mile for 3 miles. Brutal. The mask kills you, but it's a challenge. It's something that keeps me going. It's something I want to think of on my own, and that's why I love them. So get out there, do something, move. That's the big thing. I'm a Noon ambassador, and one of our big things is movement. Get out there and move. Get off your butt and have some fun. Do something. Find something you enjoy. Swimming, running, lifting heavy shit. Go play with the kids in the yard. Do something. Just don't become a couch potato. I did that for way too many years, and I regret how many years I lost of being able to do things because I was just too big to move. So get out there, enjoy yourself. Don't try to be better than anyone else. Just try to be better than yourself. And don't even care what anybody else thinks about you. If they're judging you, it means that they have problems with themselves. So get out there, have fun, enjoy life. You come back to BeastNet. We'll be here forever. You guys are our family. Let us know what you want to hear, and let us know who you want us to talk to. We want to get out there. We want to start doing events again, and we will. So some of us are, like I said, have some crazy things going on in our lives. Don, bless his heart, is in the process of trying to adopt his granddaughter. So, which is just a huge undertaking. So I'll be there to help you and be able to help him. So if you need something, call us, reach out. We're always here for you. So we're out. I will talk to you all soon.
Thanks for listening to the BeastNet podcast. If you haven't done it yet, find us on Facebook, like and share the podcast. Give us a review on iTunes or Spotify. All these things will help to expand the show in the future. Don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you think and what you'd like to hear.
Does your business need first aid, AED, OSHA, flagging, or other safety training? James Safety Services is your one-stop shop. Find them on Facebook today at James Safety Services WA and ask for a quote on hosting your training needs.